Hi there. Now that you've seen how DegreeWorks helps you easily keep track of your progress toward graduating, it's time to unlock another advanced feature, the What If feature. When you're planning for your future, one of the most powerful questions you can ask is, what if? At some point, you may find yourself thinking about whether to change your major, or maybe add a minor or concentration, or even just trying out two different possible plans to sign up for next semester's courses. In all these cases, your choice will have a major impact on what comes next. You want to know for sure, rather than just guessing, what kind of impact it'll have. Right near the top of your degree audit report, you have the option to switch from the academic view to the what if view. This is where you can plug in different possibilities you're considering and see what impact they'd have on your progress toward graduation. Check out this student, who's a first-year history major right now, and who's already 10% of the way toward their degree. They're wondering whether they could switch to being a psychology major. In the what if view, they pick the appropriate program, then the psychology major. We're keeping this simple, but you can see they could try all kinds of options: double majors, minors, concentrations, and so on. When they hit the process button, DegreeWorks shows them how their progress would be different if they switched majors. Notice that now, with a psychology major, they're only 8% of the way toward graduation instead of 10%. This can happen if they've already taken courses that filled history requirements but don't fill any psychology requirements, like that US history course they took. This can slow you down, and you can even end up taking extra semesters to graduate if you're not careful. That's why the What If report is such a powerful source of information for you and your academic advisor to use when you're making your plans. One more scenario where the What If feature is useful. Let's say you have 5 courses you want to sign up for next semester, and you want to see how this plan will advance your graduation progress. Again, this history major is right now 10% of the way toward their graduation requirements. They head over to the What If view, and again, this time they check the Use Current Curriculum checkbox, since they're not switching their major or anything like that. Then they type in their future classes, one at a time, and add them to the list. When they hit the Process button, DegreeWorks shows them what'll happen by taking these 5 courses. It turns out they've made some great choices here. All 5 courses fill important graduation requirements, and by taking them, in just one more semester, the student will be almost a quarter of the way toward graduating. Alright, now that you've unlocked this advanced feature of DegreeWorks, there's just one more video where you'll get the final piece of the DegreeWorks toolkit, the GPA calculator tools. I'll see you there.